What are the current border control measures being implemented by the Biden administration? Let's delve into this. The administration has put forth new rules which limit access to asylum at the border. This comes as the pandemic-era practice of turning away most asylum seekers without hearing their claims is drawing to a close. With the expiration of Title 42, public health authorities, we're looking at a landscape where tens of thousands of individuals are expected to attempt to cross the border. In response, the Biden administration has designed more restrictive asylum rules with the aim of deterring people from making the crossing. However, these new rules are not without controversy. The American Civil Liberties Union, better known as the ACLU, has raised concerns and is preparing to challenge these rules in court. They argue that the new measures violate federal law and fail to provide adequate protection for vulnerable asylum seekers. These measures seem to be a double-edged sword, promising control but potentially inviting legal challenges. What impact are these border control measures having on our security and economy? That's what we're going to delve into now. The Biden administration's border control measures are certainly stirring the pot. On the one hand, they aim to protect the nation's security and maintain orderly immigration processes. On the other hand, they present potential security risks and economic implications that are hard to ignore. Let's talk about security first. With tens of thousands of people expected to attempt to cross the border, the strain on our border control resources is undeniable. This increased pressure could potentially lead to lapses in security, creating a gateway for illicit activities and undermining our national security. Now let's shift our focus to the economy. The influx of people, if not properly managed, could lead to a strain on public resources. Public funds that could be directed towards bolstering the economy might instead be used to manage the border situation. This could potentially slow down economic growth. Moreover, the labor market could also be affected. While immigrants often contribute positively to the economy, filling roles that are hard to fill otherwise, an uncontrolled surge could lead to imbalances. Certain sectors might become oversaturated while others remain understaffed. This could lead to wage stagnation and job displacement, affecting the livelihoods of many Americans. However, it's important to note that these are potential risks. The actual impact will depend largely on how effectively the administration manages the situation. If done right, the border control measures could lead to a more controlled and orderly immigration process, contributing positively to both our security and economy. The administration's border control measures are a delicate balancing act between security, economy, and human rights. It's a complex issue and one that will continue to shape the political landscape in the years to come. So, how might these border control measures impact the 2024 re-election? In the grand chessboard of politics, every move has potential implications. The border control measures put in place by the Biden administration are no different. On one hand, these measures could be perceived as a strong stance on border security, potentially winning over voters who prioritize national security and economic stability. However, we must also consider the potential backlash. Human rights organizations such as the American Civil Liberties Union, or ACLU, are already gearing up to challenge these measures in court. This could lead to a significant portion of voters viewing the administration as overly stringent, potentially swaying public opinion. Furthermore, the economic impacts of these measures could play a significant role in the 2024 re-election. If the measures are successful in protecting jobs and boosting the economy, this could be a major selling point for the administration. Conversely, if the measures lead to a downturn in the economy or a perceived loss of jobs, this could lead to discontent among the voting public. Political enthusiasts often say that the road to re-election is paved with the decisions made during a president's term. The border control measures put forth by the Biden administration are certainly a key part of this equation. Whether these measures will be a boon or a bane for the Biden administration in the upcoming 2024 election remains to be seen. To summarize, the Biden administration's border control measures are a significant pivot from the previous regime. They are expected to reshape security and economic dynamics, with a potential legal challenge from the ACLU looming large. The restrictive asylum rules and their enforcement could influence the influx of people at the border, and in turn affect the U.S. economy and security. The impact of these measures, and how they are perceived by the public, could play a crucial role in the upcoming 2024 re-election. The border control measures are a complex issue with far-reaching effects on our security, economy, and the political landscape heading into the 2024 election.